sorry I'm making a video at like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. I just got home and I'm super bored. I was like, shit. I know. No, I didn't go see Borgor this weekend. I was way too tired and way too much shit happened. I just couldn't. It was just retarded. But I planned on it. But my friend had to write a paper on top of everything else, so we were just like, yeah, we're just gonna go home Saturday morning. And I slept all day and all day Saturday. I don't know. I'm just whatever. I feel horrible though, because all my other friends are ganging up on my one best friend, even though I know the things he says to me he doesn't mean, but it's still pretty hurtful, and that's what's making them mad, and now they all hate each other, and there's just way too much going on, and I just don't know anymore. I don't know what to do. I'm listening to The Dark Side of the Moon, if any of you were wondering. It's a fucking great album by Pink Floyd. And I don't have my phone charger, and my phone's dying, and so we're at my friend's house, so I'm gonna have to get it tomorrow whenever my mom gets off work. But no, this weekend, it was like the perfect blend between rednecks and hippies. Like everyone got along and all this other stuff. I swear. And oh my god. If you've never been to a music festival before, even the one that I went to this weekend, it was like fucking tiny as shit. There was at most 100 people there. Probably not even 100 people. But people were like walking by our tents and was like, shrooms, bud, acid, I got it, you need it. And everybody was just like, no. Our tent's good, thank you though. And it's just so strange because no one got caught and everyone was just so open-minded about everything, and it was beautiful. I went camping and hung out. It was good. I was about ready to rip my nose ring out though, because at one point in time I just kept like moving it around and it kept itching, and my nose still. Now, my nose is still itching, and I probably look like a fucking retard, and I apologize. But now, I was about at the point where I was about ready to fucking rip it out and be like, fuck this shit, my nose is too itchy, all this other stuff. It's mostly just because of the pollen, and I'm babbling. I'm sorry. I just mostly wanted to tell you how I went. And I felt horrible, because Saturday, okay, story time. Saturday, I had to drive my friend Swastik to go to his gig in Memphis, and he's a DJ, so that's what I was driving to. He was drunk as piss, and all my other friends had just taken a bunch of things so they couldn't drive. So I was the only one that could, and I was like, yeah, man, I'll drive, even though I didn't want to. Like, it honestly took all I had not to bawl when I got inside the car, because it was the first time I was about to drive in Memphis, and I just couldn't do it, and I just wanted to cry. As terrible as that sounds. Anyway, I was driving to Memphis. I did really good for my first time. We got to my friend Swastik's house, stopped there, and then loaded his speakers and amps and all that into his Jeep, and he started driving. He loaded his gas with car first. As soon, not even 5 minutes after we pulled out of the gas station, he doesn't have a rear view mirror, so he can't see. He had gotten pulled over, so he looked back to see if there was anybody behind him, and there was a cop, so he pulled over, and he had hit the curb. And I'm not gonna lie, he was drinking, and he kind of was drunk, and I had offered to drive, but he wouldn't let me, so I was like, alright, whatever, man. And we both gotten pulled over. He'd gotten searched, I'd gotten searched, the car got searched, they found some things. I'm not gonna say what they were, because there's no need to. But the cop, oh my god, y'all. The cop was so fucking rude. He was like, I want you to tell me the goddamn truth right fucking now. What the hell is he on? And I was like, I honestly don't know. He's like, quit saying that shit. I know you know what he's on. Tell me right fucking now. I was like, officer, I swear to God, I don't know what he's on. I had just met up with him. He came up to my tent and was like, can y'all please give me a ride? And I was like, yeah, I'll give you a ride for gas money. And he gave me gas money. I like, legitimately though, I honestly went to jail. I was like, this fucking close to going to jail. because it was just, he got arrested for a DUI though, but luckily he didn't have anything else on him. Thank God. All his other stuff was at the campsite, and it was pretty much just a really bad situation for both of us. But like, after I was sitting up front, or in front of the car for a good 15 minutes, the cop had come back to me and was like, yeah, you can sit in the car now. And after a good 20 minutes after that, he had come to me and was like, are you sure you don't know what he's on? I was like, yes, sir. I swear to God, if I knew, I'd tell you, even though I knew what the fuck he was on. But I wasn't about to rat him out, dude. That's fucking rude. Anyway, like, he was like, yeah, you're free to go, but are you sure you don't know what he's on? I was like, yes, sir. I'm positive I don't know what he's on. He just came up to me and was like, dude, can you please give me a ride to Memphis? You're the only one that's sober out of your friend group right now. And I was like, yeah. And then the cop was like, well, you're free to go. And anyway, where are y'all coming from? I was like, we're coming out of right outside of Holly Springs. It's a little music festival. So he was like, kind of like Bonnaroo. And I was like, yeah, but like 1,000 times smaller. It's like, oh, so he's probably on like mushrooms or something. I was like, there's a good possibility, but I honestly don't know. This is the first time I've rode with him ever, which was not a lie. That was like the first time I ever rode with him in his car, so I didn't know anything about anything. It was pretty much a bad situation. So I had to like walk 10 minutes from where we were pulled over to my car. It was just, oh my God. I had to call my friend and I was in tears. It was just pretty much a really bad situation because y'all know how Memphis is. Like, Memphis is fucking terrible. Especially, I was like walking around there by myself at like 5:30 at night, and I had so many people catcalling at me. There's like this one guy who had legitimately pulled up into the park, or into like the driveway, or this empty parking lot that I was like walking beside. He's like, hey girl. But I had like ignored him. I was like, Clay, please help me, please. And I was on the phone with him at the time, but it's, I honestly hope that no one ever has to go through that because it was fucking scary as shit. It was just terrible. But other than that, I had a really good weekend. It was just like a perfect blend of hippies and rednecks, and it was beautiful. I love nature though. If y'all can tell, if y'all haven't looked at my photography, and I'm babbling a lot. Oh my God. I'm probably gonna regret this in the morning. This is the first time I've been home in like the first couple of days. Hopefully, I just. Hang on. God damn it. Oh, what's it? Anyway, my phone's about to die and whatnot, so I guess I'm just about to pass out and go to sleep. Hopefully it'll still be alive through tomorrow, so I'm just going to take the battery out and let it live and let my mom wake me up. Anyway, but I hope y'all had a good weekend because I had a fucking blast and it was beautiful. And I know I'm talking funny, but I'm so sorry. Anyway. I'm gonna go listen to the Dark Side of the Moon album really quick and then pass out and do whatever the fuck I feel like. And I know I look retarded right now. I haven't had a chance to shower or anything. And I hope y'all have a beautiful Wednesday and all that other jazz. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, if you've never listened to the Flaming Lips, please do so, and please let me know what you think.